Greetings to all you wonderful people out there in TV land. Ye old bearded dude here, and welcome to Eye on Indie. On occasional Mondays, we'll be doing an indie game that I found. Now, the idea behind the Eye on Indie here is these are games, of course, by smaller publishers or one-person teams or very small teams, and these are usually games that I've never touched before, as well too. So you'll be watching me play through for the first time, so you'll be seeing my reactions in real time as well too. The stuff's going on in the game, things like that. Here, so I wasn't originally planning on playing this game this early, but I'm getting it from the Game Pass on Xbox, and I found out that it's going to be leaving soon. So I'm like, well, I probably should do this one first. Before it leaves. It is Alvastia Chronicles by Kemco and Exe-Create. And, yeah, fun name, right? From what I've gathered so far, it's a return to the very old school JRPGs, like the old Final Fantasy games back in the Super Nintendo era. Similar to that. So I wasn't planning on doing this so soon because I've already got two other RPGs going, Earthbound and Fallout. But like I said, since this one's going to be leaving here real soon, where it might not be available to me, I wanted to go ahead and just grab this right up front. I don't know really a whole lot other than that about this game yet. We'll watch and find out. Here, so let's go ahead and start a new game in Alvastia Chronicles. We'll do normal to start things out. Oh wow, really old school. Strong continental formations. It was divided by great bodies of water called sea. One of the abundant nature that filled this world, these Alvastians. Oh wow, that's a bit too fast. However, I might have to slow this text down some. One day, a calamity suddenly befell them. The appearance of the archfiend fell hit. Forces became protracted. Wow, that is really fast. I'll have to slow this down. To the sky. Ooh. Those who were saved from certain death once again enjoyed a season of peace. Time flows on. Alvastia Continent Karm Village. Oh, that trembler. Sounded to me like some kind of explosion. Uh-oh. What are these monsters? Gisha! Whatever that means. Could it be that these are the ones from the ancient... Gua! Oh, Gua! Ah! Oh no! He's dead. Ah! 10 years ago, peace in the world was shattered. One of the crystals and the four pillars that sealed away the archfiend was destroyed, and monsters once again began to pour into the world, sowing seeds of chaos and fear. We have 4 crystals now. Reminds me of Final Fantasy again. Is this ship really safe? Why? Why did this happen to us? Yeah, what were those monsters? Please save us, goddess. So, Alan? Where's Mom and Dad? Why aren't they with us? Protect you. I promise from now on, I'll protect you, so... Alan? Then Alan. 10 years after the attack on a fellow continent, rousing contents, Sirius village. It's morning already, little sister. Elmia, time for you to get up. No, stay in bed. Well, if you decide to stay in bed all day, it's your choice. Good night, big brother. Isn't that what you thought I was really going to say, did you? I knew it. When are you going to quit sleeping in? But my bed's so comfortable and soft. Okay, looks like we're all ready. Today we'll be patrolling Starful Woods to the east of the village. Now let's get to work. Learn the basic controls? Why, yes I shall. Controls, use the D-pad left stick to move player character in 4 directions. NPCs can be talked to as well as places of interest searched by moving the character adjacent to them and pressing the A button. Well, that's pretty standard fare. View the controls later. They can be found in the help section of the menu. Story quest updated. Close civilians achievement achieved. Yeah. Alright, so we got Okay, can access the menu with the Y button. I'm assuming B is. This brings up the map. Alright. So. Nothing. This is low. Oh shit, I want to slow the text speed down if I can. Yes. We'll see how that affects things. And we'll save. Save to file 1. Yes. Oh, cancel. Yes. File 1. Shop is equip. Dagger and cloth. So sister isn't actually part of my team right now, it looks like, even though she's following me. Alright. Elfman, the legend about the Ethereans seem like they're true, but they supposedly live on a higher plane than we do. That part sounds a little far-fetched to me. Okay. I probably have the money. Say here, then come to the right place. Now let's get you what you need. Bye. Ooh, that's a touch expensive. Well, what's sort of the difference between these? Intellect plus, vitality plus, okay. Ready to leave, so what I was going to say, thanks, see you later. Look at my wares, I have plenty in stock in case you need more. Heal Taffy, Anti-Paralytic, Millennium Needle, Cure Stone, Millennium Needle. Okay. Treasure detect a suspicious system with a butler's personal logo on it. You can search for unopened treasure chests in an area. Tomahawk. Necessary to use skill Tomahawk Throw. Okay. Features glass with a signal personal logo on them. Make secret passages temporarily visible. Okay. Cures curse, cures poison. Oh, more stuff. Throwing knife, necessary use in skill knife throw. Necessary use skills, poison dish, civilian treatment too. Huh. Oh, there is a lot of skills here, it looks like. This can be registered. Oh. Interesting. Okie dokie. Alright, let's wander around a bit more. Oh, we got something up here. Well, if it isn't Ellen and Almia, you two appear to be getting on today as usual. Found 250 gold! Dun, da, da, da. Though we have not seen increases in the number of monsters over the last several years, we must still be use caution when venturing outside the village. Okay. Okay. Aren't weapons just the best? Oh, aren't weapons just the best? Okay. You can customize them any way you like, and that's why I can't get enough of them. The way to do it is simple too. Now I'll explain how it all works, so come over here. Let's get to it. Dun, upgrading is done by using other weapons as materials and raising chosen weapons parameters. Weapons are selected to be synthesized. They add experience to the base weapon, and when the required points are reached, it levels up. Okay. The base weapon and material weapon being synthesized have the same effect. The value of the latter, and the value for the latter is 5 or more. The parameters will increase. Material weapon effects values are divided by 5, so if the effect value is 25, it becomes plus 5. However, when in doubt, just try synthesizing them. Beware Swoon and Auto Restore can only be upgraded to a maximum of 25%. Transferring status effects can be done when the base weapon has an empty slot. Okay, and the material weapon has one to transfer. However, when transferring, a status effective value must be 30 or higher. Weapons without a status effect value of 30 or more will not appear in the list when selecting a weapon. Okay, when a transfer is executed, the status effect from the material weapon with a value over 30 will be transferred to the base weapon's empty slot beginning with slot 1. In the case of an unwanted effect in the material, delete or can be used to remove it. Also be found in the help section. Okay. Now that's been a lot of talking for today, so in a nutshell, you have lots of weapons to spare. Try synthesizing them. Anyway, thanks for listening to what I have to say. Now let me give you these. Receive speed juice times 2. Wish you the best of luck. Increases maximum speed by 1. Don't see a reason why not to use it. you got. If the sea is really full of salt, like people say, we'll never have to worry about running out of it, will we? Okay. Or running out of salt, I'm assuming you mean. Okay. This is the end. I was waiting for your visit with a refreshing smile. Yes, I think that sounds wonderful. Okay. This is Alan Elmio. How are you today? I am fine, thank you for asking. A little lost and confused, but fine. Alright, that's everything there. The door is locked, which means we'll need a matching key if you want to see what's inside. Oh, okie dokie. That's the elf woman I spoke with earlier. Nothing down here. That's the town. Oh, there you are. You need something, Chief Elman? You're heading to Starful Woods, aren't you? Then while you are there, might I ask you to get some 20 grass? Please again, if you give yourself an offer, it'll be your own fault. Okay. Alright, Alan. Point to self, shake head. Huh? Point to self. I have no idea. Don't even think about asking to drink any of that stuff yourself. I hope you haven't forgotten the last time you had something got to run. It's okay. As always, you seem to know what he's thinking, don't you? To understand that from a simple exchange is almost like a couple who's been married for many, many years. That's a very weird thing to say. We're siblings. Besides, yes, I'm the priestess of her, and Alan is my protector. So as you realize, we would never have any feelings for each other like that. Oh God, please don't do that. Don't do that. Please do not do that. There you are laying your measuring wild, or perhaps it is becoming worse. However, how long has it been? 10 years now, has it? After the crystal supporter for country was destroyed, you two ended up in this village, and have been here since. How time does fly, isn't it? With the exception of Alan losing his voice... give an excuse for the silent protagonist. And neither of you have suffered any major injuries or sickness, and both of you have grown up to fine young adults. It's thanks to you and the rest of the villagers. Thank you, and of course because of Alan here. If you hadn't been here, I don't think I could have made it for this long. Alan... Would you two get a room for that level? So if I think I've kept you long enough, now be careful out there in the woods. Sane. I'm gonna say we should be off ourselves. Okay, and away we go. And Starful Woods. Let's see what we got going on here. I see we have random battles. Battle. When the character's facial icon reaches the left of the turn bar, it becomes their turn. So it is his turn. Attack! Okay, I think there's a problem with how my screen is here for my TV to see. I'm going to try to correct this real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, that's much better here. So apparently my TV had gone and stretched everything out too far. I had to go back in and fix the setting on it. And yes, I did see that guy. I don't want to talk to him just yet. So I want to explore some more. The balls. Hill Taffy. Woohoo. Ah, here's what we're after. This should be plenty. Pick 20 grass. Hey Julie, how you doing tonight, cousin? Now, do you want to have a look around the woods? Point deeper in. Yes, we shall continue looking around the woods. So when it hurts, still we could run into some strong monsters, so let's not venture in too much further. Updated. Ooh. Now we'll talk to this guy. Ooh. Okay. Ah, okay, that is... Let's see here. Each skill has a set number of times we use. When it's reached 0, it can no longer be used. Damage dealt greatly increases when using elements with an advantage against each other. So I'm assuming that water is times fire, which has advantage of wind, which has advantage of earth. Okay, it's rock, paper, scissors with elements. Cool. You should always be aware of the number after battle. Okay. Oh, that's not any good. Well, let's attack. Drop. ALP times 10. What's that? Grass. So this is a new game that I found. I've never played it before, so I'm still learning everything about it. But it's a lot like the old RPGs that I used to play when I was a kid, so it shouldn't be too difficult to figure things out. But yeah, I'm working on it. I have no idea what that ALP thing was that I supposedly found. My number of gems I have at the bottom went up, so maybe that's something. I don't know, it hasn't explained it yet. Anyways, what do you have to say? Lost man, man alive. I don't think I'll ever get used to these dense woodlands and rustling continent. As you can see for yourself, I'm lost. But while I'm here, maybe I should take this opportunity to explain to you the different kinds of treasure chests. Now let's get to it. There are two types when it comes to appearance. Metal, these mainly have equipment. Wooden, these mainly have key items or consumables. In case the party has too many of an item, it'll be returned to the chest. That's why it's important to watch your inventory. On the other hand, there is finders, keepers, losers, weepers when it comes to grabbing chests, so if you come across one, don't hesitate to take his contents. What? You want to know who I am? I'm a humble and trustworthy ogre. Who doesn't take lost items? At least in most cases, anyway. But while I've got you here, let me give you these. You never know what you'll encounter in your travels. Received Vitality Juice times 2. I wish you well. Be sure not to get lost like I did. We'll use that to boost his vitality. What's up here? I found some more heal taffy. Oh! Right off the bat. The critical. Woohoo! Victory! Victory is ours. Level up! Woohoo! I is stronger. Actually, that did give me kind of a good boost. Okay. More goodies. Found gold. Woohoo! There appears to be someone ahead. Investigate. Who are you? You're not from the village. Oh? Ellen! What do we got here? A pair of human brats? The only life energy I'd be getting out of you would be meager at best. Lucky for you, I'm in a good mood at the moment. That's why I'm gonna do you a favor and let you run home to Mama. I try to be nice, and this is how you repay me? What'd I do? Kill your parents or something? What's with you flapping your mouth like a fish? You some kind of mute who can't talk? Actually, he is. What's going on, Alan? Do you know this man? While being such a weakling, I'm impressed that you look like you ain't gonna leave without a fight. And given I just have you free, I'll do you a favor and give you what you want. As for myself, I'm one of Lord Valhat's Tritards. Yeah, that's not what you see. The Earth Fiend, Riva! Now make this fun for me, will you? I haven't saved in a while. This probably won't go well. But we have skills. That's about as well as I expected to go. That it for you? I should have figured you were just a punk kid. You still asking for more? I gotta tell you, I don't dig people who are sore losers. Keep at this and I'll have no choice but to kill you. We clear on that? Oh, that's a good little sister. What? You done after I said that? Hey, brats, make sure you put up a better fight next time. Yeah. Alan. We should return to the village. It doesn't look like that man intends to follow us. If it's difficult to walk because of that injury, I can use my powers to warp us to the entrance of these woods. You don't need to push yourself. Using the priestess power in dungeons, the party can warp to the entrance if necessary. This is especially useful in large dungeons where the party becomes lost or when a situation requires it. Story quest updated. No. So he doesn't really have much of an injury. More of these ALPs, whatever they are. Tinkerbells. Run away! That makes me sad. Ooh. Back to the village. I wonder if we got away. Ellen! Ellen! See, if she had just let me stay in bed, this wouldn't be a problem. Anything? You collapse after we arrive back in the village. Big brother? Was that man, Griever, connected to what happened to Mom and Dad all those years ago? I'm gonna guess yes. Somehow I thought so. Even if I only remember that day. What I do remember clearly is you grabbing my hand and running for our lives to escape. I was just thinking how similar today was to that, except for you had to do the running. So I want you to tell me, too, about what happened when we were children. 10 years earlier, Upper World, Nephal's continent, Karm Village. From the ancient... Mommy, my feet hurt. It's only a little further. Please bear with it. There should be a ship docked south of the village. If we can board it and flee to another continent. And just where do you think you're going? Ah! No! Now all that's left is one woman and 2 brats. Please, I beg you to spare my children. Yeah, I suppose I could do that. Huh? But only the brats. Yeah. Dad, Mom. What's the matter? Can't you see I'm letting you run for your lives? That's 'cause I'm a guy who keeps his word. But if you're gonna stand there, I'll have no choice but to kill you. Now I'm gonna let you get away, but don't expect the monsters to. Have fun trying to survive. Yeah. I see, so that was the one who killed Mom and Dad then, wasn't he? Yep. Okay, I know what you're trying to say. Even if I couldn't read some of your handwriting. Grr. I'm joking. I understand everything, your sister. It was about time I got breakfast ready. Wait, we did all of that before breakfast, or is this the next day? Still, what do you intend to do? Chew bubblegum and kick ass. I'm all out of bubblegum. I mean, never mind. You don't have work tomorrow, so why don't you try to get some rest? Next day. Oh. Just like I thought. You were planning on tracking down Griever, weren't you? In order to avenge Mom and Dad's death. Yes. I knew it. But then what about your role as my protector? You're supposed to stay with me and keep me safe until I begin offering prayers in the pillar, remember? Besides, I don't want to be protected by anyone except you, big brother. That's why I have a wonderful idea. You take me with you. Of course. Even if you try to refuse, I'm going with you anyway, knowing the kind of danger you can get yourself into. You can't expect me to wait for you here alone. Now please, you're the only family I have left. Don't abandon me. Fine, you can come along. This is worse than having my mom make me play with my sister. God. You see things my way. Like I have a choice. Before we go, we should at least inform the village chief who cleaned. Now let's go see him. Story request updated. So is she considered a companion yet or no? No? Found some more heel taffy. Do any of these pots... Ooh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Nope, okay. I've got a little bit more money. Alright, that's the same as what I've got. Cap fashioned out of durable fabric, but it doesn't do anything. I can afford that, but only barely. Does give me exactly 0. You know what? I'll take it. Made the purchase. So you... Okay, that's... Okay, it appears that that only affects the story text, not the cinematic text. Bye. We got... let's buy 2 of those. And we'll leave the rest for later. when you sent class to the village earlier. I didn't talk to the elf woman. Taking the day off today and not working? Yes. But then there's vengeance to be had. Just checking a couple things here. There we go. You wish to avenge your parents' death, don't you? I see. Huh? You wish to have a conversation with me in writing? That is unusual coming from you, but what would you like to talk about? I want to prevent the same thing from happening here, you say. Our goal isn't only to avenge your parents' death. If we allow those like the Tetrarchs do as they please, many more could die, just like where we came from. It's also because we know that sadness all too well. We want to make sure it never happens again. Here. There we go. That's why we want your blessing to go, Chief Elvin. Very well, I will leave the job patrolling the monsters to Annabelle while you're away. Now follow the path your heart leads you. Thank you for your understanding. Before you leave, let me say it will be a difficult road until you're able to accomplish your goal. Have you decided what you'll do first? Let's give a puzzled look. Let's get some hints. I'm concerned about the future for you. Might suggest first transfer to Altair Town to look for others to join you. Gotcha. Speaking of, we could use more strength in battle, couldn't we? Okay, we'll do that. Lastly, the chief of the elf tribe also lives in the same town. If you ride there, it might be worthwhile to meet with him and discuss your plans. 10 years since Anaphos continent was attacked, so he may have come up with a way to deal with the monsters there and take back our lost land. I suspect if your own objective aligns with his, he may be willing to assist you. Makes sense. There we go. Do you really think the tribal chief will meet with us? While that may be difficult under normal circumstances, he's actually a friend of mine. Let me write you a letter of introduction. Dun-dun-dun. Here, take this. Receive village chief's letter. With that in hand, he should spare some time for you. The rest is up to you to forge your own path now. Thank you again. You're very welcome. Now, the two of you be careful. We will. I've heard we can reach Altair Town through Mudless Pass to the south of the village. All those with free so far, only the two of us. I'm sure we'll be fine. Story quest updated. Alright. And we're going to save. There we go. And away we... Oh. Woman, huh? Wasn't today supposed to be your day off, you two? Annabelle, about that, actually. Well, that makes sense. I guess. Okay, so leave the village to me. I promise I'll keep everyone here safe. No, everyone's going to die. That's just the way these things work. We'll be counting on you. Since we're using Mudless Tunnel, I'm a bit nervous knowing it'll only be the two of you. Wait, I know. If you get into a battle with monsters down there, why don't you use your powers to summon me? Even if my powers as a priestess, exactly. Using them, you can summon people or send them back to where they were, right? So in the same way, I'll be able to help you too. Don't you think it's a great idea? I guess. I do, and I appreciate any help you can give us. It sounds like we're settled. Well, I still have you here. Let me give you these. I'm not totally sure what kind of stones they are, but hopefully they can be of use to you in some way. Receive Hope Stone by 4. Okay. Annabelle joins the party. There will be certain people who agree to join as companions and assist the party in battle. The companion select section of this menu, these various members can be assigned behind a leader. A maximum of 3 can be selected for each group. Since Annabelle is the first companion, she's always behind Alan. I've got my hands on this rare ticket. Using ones like it, you can obtain special weapons or even a list to support special characters in battle. You can use one yourself, so why don't you take it? Okay. Painkillers can now be played in the shop section of the menu. Normally it costs 10 ALP to play, but this time the party will be able to do it once at no cost. Oh, okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. Here, small hammer plus 5. Received attack 27. Good, great. I'll be here in the village. If you need my help, be sure to call me. And unlocked. In addition to convenient items now being made available, painkillers can also be done there. Okay. Same job will receive strength and magic bonus. Oh, ooh, excuse me. We selected to use Hope Stones to strengthen companions. When strengthening companions using Hope Stones, it can be only their individual level. After doing so, those values will appear next to their parameters. Confused, but sure. I'm sure I'll figure it out in time. Alright, so now we have to go south. Okay. Mundless Tunnel. Soldiers place exchange for children playing. Return to the village at once. I say to thee, nay. Over my brother, he patrols monsters around the village, and I assist him in this job. We also achieve to pass through here. Careful. Excuse me. Alan. Know why I'm talking in a different tone? Well, as you know, when I leave home, I'm just but I be careful in front of others. Of course, when it's only the two of us, then I can be myself. That's why you shouldn't worry too much about it. I'm gonna get through here before it gets dark. That was supposed to do anything. Anti-paralytic. Very nice. Okay. Why do the coyotes look like cats? Ooh. Come out, wherever you are. Alan, there's a strange, an interesting gentleman standing over there. Protect Elmia, of course. Alan. Tell me to do that, right? I do what? I'm sorry, I didn't see anything situating weird. I'll forgive you this much for calling me that, but I do appreciate honest girls. As we run into each other, I want to ask your help with help me find treasure. Okay. Well, come on, wherever you are. Oops. Spell that I came up with, and only I can use. Ha ha ha. See you think. In fact, I can say that I saw your body suddenly start growing. What? Then I must have accidentally sent it to the town treasury. Well, that's beside the point. Let me continue. Occasionally, old chests will show up on the results screen after battle. As for these, be placed on empty treasure areas. In the case there's no empty space to use, they'll be automatically abandoned. There are 4 types of chests, namely bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. Each require varied times to open. Random rarity, bronze is low and can be opened quickly, while platinum is high and takes substantial time to open. In the case the party wishes to open a chest immediately, this is done using old keys. As long as do it. Now, what do you say we get to having some fun treasure hunting? Look at the menu. Sounds like you have your own set of circumstances to deal with. You tell me about what's going on. Actually, yada yada yada. Given the gravity of things, I decided to lend you a hand in battle instead. Really? Like yourselves, I also wish to change the current situation in our world for the better, so whenever you need my assistance, be sure to call on me. And of course, pay me back, okay, but only a little. And it sounds like we got ourselves a deal. And for being so kind, I'd like to give these to you. I hear the power flowing within them should help you raise limits for your companions' parameters. Even if I don't remember who said it. And more hope stones. Okay, oops, I forgot to mention my name is Josiah. As a priest, you can leave your healing magic needs to me. Let's meet again soon. Ha 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 ha. He's a pretty fellow, wasn't he? They did offer to help us in our quest. I suppose he can't be a bad person, right? Alright, so how do you work? Okay, you are... grinding. Trait 1, apprentice. Trait 2, overconfident. Homely, love kids. It's the same as level. Trait the grounders. Ooh, nice. Oop, can't go that way. Okay. Ooh, we get another ticket? Ouch. XP orb. Doubles XP earned in battle for each party has. Cannot be sold, maximum 3. Coin orb. Butler coins. Party has. Solo item. Oh, cash. Evaporate 200% for 1 hour in the game. Orb. No enemies defeated. Was used. Was used. Ah, haha, okay, I see that now. They make it so that you can't try to cheat the game, right? They'll make it sure you auto-save. Nice. Alright. See what we got. We'll do this. What do we get? Karam joins the party. Ooh, wow. Okay. Hmm. Great sword with counter magic on his blade, damage times 2 for critical attacks. Nice. I think you hit him and hit him hard. Elf ears. What we got? Alright. I do need to take a quick break here, so I'll be back in about 5 or so minutes. Alright, I am back, and let's go see what's going on here. Who's there? Look, it's a rabbit anima, Alan. Fortunately, these kinds have poor eyesight, so we might want to get a little closer for her to see us. Ah, so it's a pair of humans, was it? What a relief. If you turned out to be a monster, I don't know what I would have done. Did something happen? Actually, I dropped a bag full of important stones around here, but since they don't make sound or have a scent, I don't know where they are. Yes, I think so too, Alan. We should be glad to help you look for them if you would like. Really? That would be wonderful. By the way, my name is Molly. As for the bag of stones I dropped, I should be somewhere in the area if that will help any. Quest, Molly's missing bag. The party will encounter those in need of help both in settlements and dungeons. By assisting these individuals, I receive valuable items. A mark of frustration above their heads signals that they are in need of help. The party should use this as a cue to engage them. Okay. Found relay stone bag. Is that what you're looking for? Yes, that's exactly it. Thank goodness. That light. Perhaps? Could I ask you to try using this stone? Use it? How? Like this. Conditions for quests, they can press the Take Reward button to receive their reward. Rewards can be received at any time, but it will be wise to take them before they are forgotten. Press the button. I'll press the button for you this time, but you can do it yourselves next time. Now here it goes. What's happened? The bag in my hand disappeared. Not to worry, it came to me in one piece. That's not magic, is it? No, it's the power of these relay stones, I discovered. Using them, items can be sent between others who have them. Before now, I knew I could communicate the number of monsters exterminated to someone, but now I know for certain how to send items. And since I was able to send one myself, they should be perfect for delivering rewards for jobs. I might even be able to put these on the market. It's been fate that brought us here today, so what do you say to researching these stones together and making a fortune? But I'll have to decline your request. What? Don't you want money? Right now we're traveling with a different objective than that. Seriously? Then why don't you tell me about it, and if there's something I can do to help you out, then maybe in exchange I could help you help me with these stones. We actually were blah 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 blah. Well, that makes good sense now. Admittedly, you're the first priestess I ever met. That's because the other three have been shut up in pillars. Looks like this will turn out to be my lucky day after all. Scratch that, it already is. Don't look at me like a good luck charm. Now, knowing you're a priestess, I'll gladly help you out. Whenever you need my help, summon me with your powers and I'll be there in an instant. What do you think, Alan? Okay, then we'll be glad to have you join us. Now we have Molly, okay. Still need to test these relay stones before I can put them on the market. That's why if you do any jobs for anyone during your travels, I would appreciate it if you would use them. I have a tax explanation, so there's not much else you need to do. Just give one to your client and let them do the rest. Okie-doke. We now have a priest with healing magic and a mage with attack magic, don't we? Huh, you have a companion who can use magic other than myself? This is great news. Having a priest and a mage until matches the conditions to unlock a bond. A bond? Heard of them? Then I'll explain how they work, so go ahead and summon your priest companion here. Okay. What's the matter? Did you come across some nice treasure? Not as a treasure. How about a wonderful explanation of the uses of bonds instead? Tutorial, tutorial, tutorial. This should be secondhand knowledge for magic users like ourselves, but to give a brief rundown, tutorial screen. Set team magical dome 1.2. Store bonds are set so that during battle the party can receive various effects. These can be viewed in the bonds section of the menu corresponding companions join the party. On top of gathered companions, hope stones are also required in order to unlock bonds. Once these two things are in order, bonds can be unlocked and subsequently set. The only team able to receive the effects from a bond, however, is the one in the Vanguard. Okay. In the case the effects of a bond are better suited for a team in the rearguard, they must first be moved to the Vanguard using the swap command. It is also recommended to collect as many companions as possible or to experiment with various effects of bonds. See how that works? Now, why don't I take my liberty of naming this one Treasure Seeker? It's called Future Sage. What about is Future Sage, and there will be no further discussion on the matter. So about then, alright. There are many types of bonds, so I'm very much looking forward to which ones we'll be able to use together. I could say the same myself. Anyway, we look at the time. I should be heading back to town and let me know whenever you need my assistance. To Hosea, I'll now send you back to where you were before. Haven't you reached town yet? And can you believe all the people who have offered to help us? I wonder if everyone is thinking the same thing as we were, or quite simply never had the opportunity to do anything about it. You're right. If we can get the tribal chief's help, we might be able to restore peace to the world by working together. Now, what are we waiting for? Altar Town is through the Mindless Tunnel and to the east. One per team. Potions required to unlock them. Must be set to the party and companion menu for various effects in battles. However, trigger for the team in the Vanguard, effect for the team in the rearguard are desirable, and they must be moved to the Vanguard position. Right. Who need 5 to unlock? There's cast when using normal attacks with main character only. Actual damage dealt 1.2, amount to restore. Warrior plus mage was joined to unlock. You know, I think I'm gonna get more out of this one right now. We'll see how it goes. Okay! That works. Alright, so treasure chest up here. Dagger plus 10. I have better equipment than that right now. Sure, hold on. I'm doing my best to organize everything that I found. Do that. How do I get to the... So So right, for each one, painkillers can be played in the shop menu. There's a menu, okay. No, we don't want any of that right now. Front back, okay. No, that's not what I want. Okay. I'll figure it out. See, keyhole, and this door is an opening. Either there isn't much we can do about it at the moment, except ignore it. Okay. Now, says to the east. This must be what I'm looking for. Altair Town. Is Altair Town? It's a lot bigger than Cirrus Town. Marcel's Village, isn't it? Yep. What? That's Rosalind Pillar. Even now, the elf priestess is offering prayers there, isn't she? Anyways, it's going. We need to find the tribal chief's home. Story quest updated. Ready to count the number of monsters I exterminate. Who are you and what's that rock in your hand? Well, you're not getting through to him like that. This is Color Relay Stone and it can send things including information about exterminating monsters. If you would like, I can let you use one of those. This one. Who knew something so convenient existed, but sadly I'm tied down at the moment. I know. Could I have you defeat some monsters? If I tell you which ones, then I'll be able to see if the information really does come while I'm here. 3 red slimes that live around Altair Town. Ah, we can do that. Yes, let's do that, Alan. You defeat these monsters, right? I think so. Now, could I get you to determine 3 red slimes that live around Altair Town? Okay, we'll get right on it. Hand over Relay Stone. Thanks, I look forward to seeing the results of this thing in real time. Promotion started. Let's go to it! Oh, that's not very helpful. Ooh. Wooden hammer +2. Level up, ding! I still want... what I wanted. I need to sell some stuff. Ah, finally a red slime. Well, there's one. Oh, and here's two more. Alrighty then. And we got something here. Max overkill count. Get item. Resurrect Gummy 2 received as reward. Alrighty then. There you are. The information on those monsters to exterminate came back just like you said. Not to mention rewards can be sent use this too. The more I think about it, it's almost sad to think I'm the only one who knows about these stones. I'll be sure to tell everyone I know about them. There you go. Nothing's better than word of mouth. Hey there, you hunk. I think I may have just fallen in love with you. In fact, I want to go with you wherever you go. Sure. Yeah, I'm sure you know I make me real happy, you hunk of a man. Best to help you any way I can. And we have Melanie. I also have a little gift, especially for you. I hope you'll accept it. Receive Hope Stones. There we go. We're gonna sell. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Oh wow, okay. Don't need you. So dragon there. Anything else for dragon class? Sleek black cat not damage for each animal on team. Percent up. You can't use those. Oh, you can't use the hammers either. Class targets. You know what? I'm not going to get rid of these yet. Later for use in the kitchen and on the battlefield. Normal attack. Damage is valued into 4 hits. Strength 20% up. I don't think we'll keep this one. And with the huge drop in attack, this one really isn't worth anything either. Because 1.5 attack damage is negated by the fact that it's dropping my attack in almost 2/3. So, yep, I think we'll sell all of that. Made the sale. Yep, okay. So, other. And you can't wear that. That. Defense plus 8. Speed down by 2 though. -2. Do me a favor, don't be a stranger. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. I fled from Den of Town. I hear the soldiers who were sent there are still fighting the monsters. Oh, something's going on in Den of Town. 500 gold. It's Molly. Yep. And we keep using them for any kind of job I think of, as I have dreams of being a millionaire someday. Alright, let's check the inn. If anyone knows, it's me when it comes to how fun the prize screen is. Let me tell you how it works. Yep, we've already sort of figured this out. Now I'm out of here. I'm going back to my clubhouse, of course. Alrighty then. Yeah, mister, you're fighting against the big bad monsters, right? Yep, so cool. I want to do something great like that too. Yeah, that's because I'm tough when it comes to fighting myself. I look forward to what I can do. Glenn joined the party. And now let me give these as a present. More hope stones. Top layer power. How do I? Right here wants to take on these guns. Are you that Alan fellow and the priestess of Anaphos? Sure are bearing a cruel fate, aren't you? Maybe I can put these guns to use to help carry that load. Or do one condition, that being I must demand together all the warriors across the world as companions first. And to all the warriors from each tribe in the world except self. Oh, well. Give it a whirl. Yeah, I won't tell you to hurry, but if you don't, I might change my mind about helping you. It's so sad about what happened to the former priestess of Animal Pillar. She was praying for us because of it she was killed. Okay. Will this become priestess training? How I want to become one myself. Apparently you don't qualify. Figaro, I'm a cat who travels the world in search of good food. Now, if only things were peaceful again, I could enjoy even more good food. And again, you smell like a savior. Take me along with you, okay? Sure. You're one happy cat. Now let's travel the world in search of good food because eating is what I live for. I'm a cat and a well-fed cat at that. Alright, get these pretty stones. And I still remember the day when monsters first appeared. It wasn't until I could imagine those creatures in fairy tales actually exist in real life. That door's locked too. Okay. What's in here? It's locked. Okay, more locked doors. So you have a little sister too, don't you? That means you can understand where I'm coming from, right? You see, I want to get rid of all the pests in the world that could harm my beloved Addie. As big brothers, what do you say, make a united front? Okay. At least you make a use of more hope stones. I have tons of companions now. She's a dancer. Swift jibe. Attacks 3 times with a leaping dance. Okay. Elf. Male. Writer, sister is everything. Messiah. Glenn, energetic prankster. What kind of skills do you have? Civilian treatment 2. Uses noxious weeds to cure poison and stone. Okay. We got Annabelle. Molly, Figaro, double 2 smacks, single, attacks 4 times with a sound strike, left one in rear guard. Oh, okay. Mia. There's village, a visiting ally from Dragon Sinker who has come in search of a legendary werewolf thing. Oh, did I miss a possible? Pale ash. Huh. I'm gonna have to go back and figure those guys out. It's weird that they have character portraits when no one else does. That must mean they're important. This is the tribal chief? Why, yes, we do. Understood. Please show me your pass. Pass. Have one you cannot enter regardless of circumstances. Chief Aragon is a very busy man. Do, Alan. Show the letter. Address the tribal chief. I ask you please give it to him. If it doesn't permit us to move after reading it, then we'll leave. Understood. Please wait a moment. Chief has granted permission to meet with him. Please enter. Thank you. Come, I am Aragon, tribal chief of the Elves. I presume you are Almia, the priestess and pillar, and her brother and protector Alan, as was mentioned in the letter. Yes, that is correct. But who's this here? If we interrupted your conversation, we can always return later. She is here for the same purpose as yourself. That being the case, I believe we should all be present. I am Rain, an ogre from Vulcan Continent. Okay. Let's hear from you two. Yes, we are. Blah, 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 blah. Well, you know what? I appreciate the fact that they don't make us have to listen to the whole story all over again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There are many times a plan to deal with our present circumstances. There have also been called by others desiring a peaceful world. However, as you know, each continent has been flooded with monster attacks. It has been 10 years since the violence began. However, we have come from our struggling to protect ourselves to the point we can finally fight back. Huzzah! Even so, it's still too early to shift to an offensive. I expect the other tribal chiefs are of the same mind. But Chief Aragon. Chief Sheridan, the tribal chief of the Ogres, has stated that if he can gain cooperation from the other tribes, he'll gladly join with them. You know, we Ogres are skilled in battle, and if we were to fight on a united front, we are confident in our abilities to deliver unparalleled results. I know well of your strength, that is why I believe we should instead seek for an opportune time to employ it. As you have written, when? I remember now, you're unable to speak, aren't you? I was asking when will it be an opportune time like you were suggesting. Apologize, as that is something that even I do not know the answer to at this time. Chief Aragon, we received a message from the soldiers sent to Den of Town. How have their efforts gone? They should have finished exterminating those monsters by now. They've been nearly wiped out. What? We see a leader figure emerge from the monsters, and then it must be one of the Tetrarchs. If it is not... No, there have been no witnesses of any such figures. Even so, whoever they are, their fighting abilities seem to be unrivaled. The majority of the residents have also evacuated, but there are still 3 others unaccounted for. Search Aragon. You cannot abandon them. Have troops regroup. At once. Alan, if you want to downtown, then I'm going with you. In that case, I'll also join you. Thank you. Appreciate any added help. What can the 3 of you hope to accomplish? 3 plus the half an army I've already assembled. Thank you very much. It isn't only 3 of us. There are also others we met on our way who have promised their assistance as companions. Thank you for remembering that. In that case, I also have 3 others with me. I had planned to bid farewell to them here, but with the priest's power on our side, I have no doubt they'll gladly join us to fight. However, we still lack sufficient strength for battle. Aragon, despite our have the strength to overcome any obstacle that stands in our way by working together. Even if our reasons for going to battle are different, as long as our focus is the same, we can do much more than we ever could individually. And that's what we're determined to prove. Very well, you have my permission to assist my men. We're grateful for your confidence. You'll find Den of Town to the southwest. To get there, follow the mountains and travel east. I also expect you to return alive. Rain, of course, we're going to help too. You were eavesdropping, weren't you? What shameful behavior. Sorry, we just want to help you in any way we could. Well, if you heard what we're talking about, then that does simplify matters. I'll have the priestess use her power to return you home for now, and if we're into trouble, we'll call on you for assistance. Okay, we have this covered. Please also let us leave these stones with you before we forget. Hope stones by 11, I appreciate these. Did you hear about a suspicious tower to the east of here? We tried to enter it ourselves, but some kind of barrier blocked us from getting inside. After that, some strange men appeared and told us to come back when we had more people. Perhaps at one here, we may be able to get inside. Admit, though, it was quite a building. I know what kind of rare items may be in it. If we find time, we'll check it out. Cassandra, Sophia, and Maureen joining the party. Have any time to lose, let's hurry to Denham Town. I've heard that priests are able to call burst strikes in battle. Is that true for you, Lumia? I've never had a chance to try one. Try later. Burst strikes have been unlocked. Rain joined the parties. Quest updated. Ogre Warriors. Achievement unlocked. Ding! Okay. So, all right. Okay. See, it was good that I didn't get rid of that just yet. And then the last one that I get must be some type of a mage. That's what the stabs are for. Okay. We're starting to figure this out. Dude! Let's talk games 3, 2, 1. Gravy, what's up, man? Appreciate the host. Alright, so what do we got with these now? Doing alright, brother, yourself? Dancer must join to unlock. That's cool, man. I still appreciate you hopping on here, watching up. Let's say I'm doing pretty good, although I'm going to be wrapping things up here real soon, but still I appreciate you dropping in. Right now, I'm playing Alvastia Chronicles, this indie game that I found on the Xbox Game Pass, and I was originally planning on playing this later, but I found out that it's going to be leaving the... Yeah, man, I get that. Are you going to be doing streaming tonight or no? I'll unlock you. Alright. That is cool. Yeah, unfortunately you come in like right as I'm about ready to wrap things up for tonight. So it's a throwback to the classic JRPGs, but the party setup is different. Instead of having each character sort of attack individually, kind of, sort of. I mean, the graphic style is the same, the music style is the same, and it's got sort of that retro feel to it. But hey, let me leave the town real quick and let me show you sort of how the battles work. Because it's better to sort of show it than try to explain it. So each of these groups here, instead of each person attacking individually, they attack as a group. Instead, the only one that doesn't do any attacking is the girl in the back, which I'm not quite sure why she doesn't do anything yet. I'm sure that'll be explained sometime here in the story eventually for this. So, but yeah, so you'll do an attack, and the entire group attacks. And unfortunately, I'm a little overpowered right now because there's a raffle type game in here, and I used it and I got some really powerful weapons right at the start. So, oops. Oh well, it'll just save me from having to do some extra leveling later, I guess. But yeah, so it's kind of interesting, and your skills and powers different depending on how you put the different teams together. Apparently, I've never touched this game before. That's what the Eye on Indie is all about. Is finding these smaller indie developer games, and then this is my first playthrough of it, and people are getting my reactions right from the get-go. For anyone who's going to be watching this later, and for you, Gravy, I have a deep place in my heart for indie games. I tried to be an indie developer myself. Didn't do so well on it, but I still love the community for it. So I try to do what I can to help get some of that out here. So this is a lot of what I'll be doing on Mondays, is finding and playing these indie games. Exactly. Indie Spotlight, definitely. So, but it is time to wrap things up, though, for today. So I'm gonna save here real quick, and I'm definitely coming back to this next Monday, though, because this is actually a lot cooler than I thought it was going to be. Here. So, and let me see. Do I have anyone else that's on right now? You know what? I am going to do a quick raid here. So we're going to go ahead and raid my friend Brian Worth, also known as Icy Brian. I appreciate it, man. He's playing Chrono Cross right now. So I'll go ahead and we'll get over to him. Have a good night, Gravy. Appreciate you coming out, brother. Alright. And so stick around, though, to check out Icy. And you all have a great night, and be good to each other.